have been punched in the face one time as a kid, and I think it made a huge difference in the person that I am.
Mm-hmm. I told you, I didn't lose.
Right.
Well, I'm Matt.
And I'm Carter.
And welcome to It's Kind of a Gray Area. Today, I have a story I want to share with you, Carter.
Yes, I have a story I want to listen to, and it's yours.
Oh, man, this is perfect. This works out so well.
Mm-hmm.
So, a little while ago, I stumbled on something that was kind of a gray area to all my friends and family.
Interesting.
I went to a store for some repairs in my home.
You lost me.
I went shopping. I went to a place where they sell things.
Right. Okay. All right. And that was called?
And that was called Not Home Depot.
Are we even allowed to say Not Home Depot? I'm not sure.
No, we're allowed to say that.
Yeah.
You know what? Correct us if we can't. It wasn't Home Depot. It literally wasn't Home Depot.
It was the opposite of Home Depot.
It was the opposite.
Depot Home.
So I went to a store that was not Home Depot.
Gotcha.
It wasn't Home Depot.
Not
I'm
Home
not just
Depot.
saying that. It was not Home Depot.
Right.
It was probably a competitor of some sort. Gosh darn it. We'll have to edit that.
Yeah, we will.
All right. So I went there to buy something, and I bought a bracket. Okay, something like that. It was on sale. It was clearance for 50 cents.
Right. Justify your bracket purchase.
So,
Because you're getting judged so much right now by everyone out there. It's like, this guy's buying a bracket?
so you will judge me in a minute. So I bought it. It wasn't worth. Gosh darn it! I bought it at Not Home Depot.
I wish we could leave that in as the joke too. It's like we can't say the name of it. So I bought this.
Just put a couple of beeps in. So I went to and bought the bracket. Brought it home. Didn't quite work for me. I brought it back to a different Not Home Depot, where they gave me, instead of
which, to be clear, is the same type of Not Home Depot as the other Not Home Depot.
Yes, there's only one type of Not Home Depot.
Because there are plenty of stores that are not Home Depot.
In my discussion.
But this is only one type of the type that isn't not
Yes.
Home Depot.
Yes, it is that type, which is the one type that I'm talking about.
Which isn't.
So I went to Not Home Depot and returned the bracket, and they gave me 5 times what I paid for it, because the other store had it on clearance, and this store did not.
Gotcha. So you bought it at the cheaper price.
Yes.
And then when you did the return, they just refunded you the full amount as if it were brand new, or if it weren't as if it were not on clearance.
Yes. Yeah. So I bought it on clearance from one store for 50 cents, and then I returned to another store and got $2.50, $3, something like that. So I stumbled on that, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be so hardcore judged about this. So before anyone could judge me...
That was your first concern.
That was my first concern. Because I was because it's really, in life, a lot of people think about what other people think about them. That's
true.
a huge thing, I believe, for everyone, not just myself.
Yeah.
Do you care what other people think about you? Not care, but you think about it.
I mean, I started a YouTube show.
Oh,
no, I don't care.
So, okay. I thought that's where we were going with it.
Right.
So, before anyone could judge me, I did it 10 more times.
Anytime I've done anything immoral or questionable, yeah, you do it as many times as possible.
Yeah.
Before you have to take responsibility for it.
Oh, then you only have to apologize once for those actions instead of apologize and then apologize 10 more times.
Right, because then you would have to split it up, and that it's you're on a payment plan for your apologies.
It's a good way to put it.
But you save on the interest if you just apologize in one go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's just paid in full.
Yeah.
All right, so I came home, and I was like, babe, I just made at Not Home Depot $100. And she was like, how did you do that?
That's a lot of brackets.
It's a lot of brackets.
Jeez.
All right, so I'm going to tell you guys this right now.
Okay.
This is how you do something that's sketchy, okay? And I'm leaning in for no reason.
Because you're sketchy.
Because I'm super sketchy. Don't let anyone hear this.
If you're above board, you sit like this.
Oh, yeah.
But when you go into sketchy mode, you gotta drop it down a little bit.
Yes.
Found the brackets at a cheaper price.
You find something that's clearance at one store that they don't sell well at that store, so they're clearing them out. But the other store, they sell just fine. So they're normal price. So you buy it at one store and return it at the other, and let's say you spend $5 on an item, and that's on clearance, but you go and return it, and it's probably $20 to $40 at the other store, and they give you a store credit. They don't give you cash. They give you store credit. So you're spending like $5 at not Home Depot to get a $20 to $40 gift card at not Home Depot.
Oh, I didn't realize it was just store credit.
Yeah.
That changes things for me.
Well, there's always something you need. They even sell toilet paper. Like, you're good. Whether you need to build a deck or wipe your butt, you got it.
First of all,
Help me justify this.
Yeah, first of all, what did your wife say? Because I know you were concerned about people judging you. Mm-hmm. But I know your wife, and I don't think that she would judge you for that.
I think her opinion was basically, do you feel okay doing this and don't get caught?
Caught by who? Like the not Home Depot police?
Well, see, that's what I was saying, because my whole argument on this is I'm spending my money to buy their product. Mm-hmm. I'm returning their product at their store, and I'm getting a gift card unharmed to that store. So I'm buying their merchandise at their machines and returning their merchandise on their machines. Mm-hmm. I just found a loophole in the system.
Yeah, and see, here's my thinking with that too, is the fact that you're getting back store credit, even if it's a higher amount, basically what's happening there is they're just still incentivizing you to spend your money in the not Home Depot. If they were just giving you back cash, that would be a little bit more questionable, I think. The fact that you're getting it back as store credit, I think that makes it okay in my mind, because like stores do that all the time. Like if you take, like there are plenty of situations where people complain about something and then they get back whatever they get a refund and then plus like a free meal at a restaurant or like
that's true.
An upgraded room. Like it's not unusual for you to return something or complain about something or have some problem with a product or service and then get a little bit more back from it.
Yeah, but that's if you have a problem with the service.
Yeah, well, the problem was that you didn't need the bracket, right? Whose side are you on?
I'm fighting myself now.
Right. The more I think about it, maybe that is a problem. Because with the whole incentivizing thing, it causes people to be such jerks when they get back a little bit more than what they had before. Because they get so entitled.
Yeah.
And then people start doing it just to get stuff. Where they'll like complain. Like, that, okay. So yeah, there's the problem. Is like once everyone starts doing that, everyone's returning it and getting it back more, the system starts to fall apart. But as long as only one person does it, it's okay. So now I feel more conflicted. I might have talked myself out of it a little bit.
All right.
I don't think it's wrong, but I think it's bad to do.
Okay. You know what? I can get on that same boat. I did it anyway, and I'm like, sorry? But
sorry?
I did it. And I stopped doing it. Like, I'm not doing it anymore. But I did do it a whole bunch of times initially because I needed a bunch of crap. All right, I had a bunch of crap I needed, and I was entitled that I found a loophole, and I was like, I'm freaking doing this.
I don't think that's okay. I think that's crossing the line a little bit.
Okay, and I can see that, but...
I'm not saying I wouldn't do it.
People... Okay, thank you. Yeah. We all agree that at times we are
I think it's very important that from the start of the show, we all admit that there are plenty of things that are right and wrong that we would all still absolutely do.
And at times we are all crappy people.
Mm-hmm. Let's be honest, none of us read the terms and conditions, so we have no idea what terms and conditions we're breaking with everything that we've agreed to.
I don't even understand what conditions mean when we sign like an iTunes document.
It's also such a hostage situation because it's not like you're going to negotiate these terms and conditions. No one reads through that and they like send an email back to Apple like, hey, I read over your terms and conditions. I had a few thoughts on some things I think we should change with this before I agree to it. Mm-hmm. That doesn't happen. You either agree to it or you don't get to use it.
Yeah, and that is typical of like an update.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I think we should go ahead and let the universe definitively decide because, like we always say, it's not up to us to decide. We leave that to chance. Mm-hmm. Not the rapper, but the universe. I'd still do it, but I am against it.
You're against yourself.
I am. All right.
All right. Then I am for it.
Yep.
Right. Gosh darn it, did that last time.
Can't do it, folks.
Okay.
Not happening.
Can't do it.
Shut it down. Mm-hmm. Cut it out.
Nope, too much. All right, so let's go ahead and transition into a Would You Rather.
Yes, let's.
Yep. Do you have one? Or
Would you rather get punched in the face really hard by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson or have to punch a 3-year-old really hard in the face in front of their parents.
Okay, all right. So any kid, like any, I just punch
any 3-year-old in front of their parents.
In front of their parents.
But I mean, are you asking because there's a 3-year-old that you have in mind? Or
No.
Any 3-year-old? Because Kevin.
There's this kid that kicked me in the shin the other day.
Right. I have been punched in the face one time as a kid, and I think it made a huge difference in the person that I am.
Mm-hmm. I told you I didn't lose.
Right.
Yeah. I would have to say I'd rather get punched in the face by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who I believe is coming on in season 2.
I hope so.
So yeah, I would rather get punched in the face by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson than punch a 3-year-old in front of his parents, because I'd be a hero in my own eyes. No one would know that.
For getting punched in the face, you're a hero? Yeah, I would punch the 3-year-old in the face. Parents are there to take care of him immediately, so I know he's going to be fine.
So I get medical help after I mess in his face.
Right, and I don't remember if I said you had to punch him that hard.
No, you had to punch him hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair to assume anyway. Yeah, okay, so you punch him and then walk away. The parents take care of it.
No repercussions at all.
I'm sure there would be repercussions.
That's how life goes. You punch a 3-year-old in the face in front of their parents, they're like, well, that's what he gets for being so close to the guy's fist.
Yeah, I think it's a good learning moment for the 3-year-old. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people just randomly punch you in the face for no reason, and it sucks.
So make sure you flinch around
life, kid.
Around adults. Yeah, make sure you flinch around adults.
It won't help.
So final answer for being punched in the face by The Rock or punching a 3-year-old in the face in front of his parents. I would say get punched in the face by The Rock.
And I would punch the 3-year-old.
All right. Well, I think that's just about all the time we got.
Yeah, that should do it.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't feed your gremlin after midnight.
Ring the notification bell.
Affix the oxygen mask to your own face before helping others.
And water your plants.
Yeah, good to do.
And as always,
IKAGA. Yep.